So it's 3:30 in the morning, and the intro that I was experimenting with ended up being, let's say, a little cringy.
My Dudeship Supreme, like, are we ever gonna get any of them One Piece cards? Gods, seize this man, off with his head, off with his head!
Yeah, so instead of staying up stupid late and re-recording all that, we're just gonna skip straight to the showcase. Okay, bye. How's it going, guys? It's Josh from Brigadry Games, and welcome back to the Case Showcase. We have another exciting episode filled with some awesome Magic and Pokemon cards to show off, so let's see what we're working with this week. We will be starting today's showcase off with some Universes Beyond cards, including this Secret Lair Galvanic Blast featuring Iron Man in the art. Galvanic Blast, of course, being an iconic burn spell in one of my personal favorite formats, Pauper. Goes great in both mono red and affinity style decks. Up next is my personal favorite kaiju, none other than the one, the only, the Cybertaw Terror, Gigan! So, Gigan here was printed as a box topper along with all the other Godzilla cards in Ikoria, Lair of Behemoths. Gigan, of course, being a reskin of Garuda, one of the most broken companions upon initial release. Garuda, of course, being a really powerful combo piece, allowing you to chain clones one after another off of its ETB. Really fun, really powerful card. Up next, we have everyone's favorite fourth wall breaking Merc with a Mouth, none other than Deadpool trading card. As of right now, Deadpool trading card has only been printed in his unique Secret Lair. However, maybe with the Marvel superhero set coming up this summer, that is due to change. Deadpool, of course, being a fan favorite anti-hero from the Marvel universe, he also has a very unique ETB, which allows him to steal your opponent's commander's text box and leave them with this crappy jerk. Now, Gigan isn't the only large prehistoric beast that we'll be showing off today, because we also managed to pick up this awesome Ravenous Tyrannosaurus from the Jurassic Park's mini set that was a part of Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Ravenous Tyrannosaurus, of course, being a fan favorite card for casual commander decks, especially in Gishath or other dinosaur kindred style strategies. And then we have this absolutely gorgeous elvish mystic depicted by Hatsunomiku, everyone's favorite digital pop star. For Pokemon today, we have quite a few goodies, including this absolutely adorable Erica's Tangela illustration rare. We also got in one of my personal favorite Pokemon ever since I was a wee lad playing Pokemon Blue. It's none other than the King, baby. The Nidoking. This guy used to carry me back in the day. Then we have the most American of Pokemon, this Braviary illustration rare. Now, of course, I gotta squeeze in some more Final Fantasy cards, including this Stiltskin Moogle Merchant Chocobo Track foil. Stiltskin, of course, being from my personal favorite of the Final Fantasy games, Final Fantasy IX, is a wandering Moogle merchant, thus the title, that is key for several side quests in the game, including Moogle Mail and getting the top tier gear from the Synthesis shop. Don't call him a thief. He is a treasure hunter. It's everyone's favorite roguish scoundrel from Final Fantasy VI, Locke. Locke, of course, being one of the first characters you're introduced to in Final Fantasy VI. He kind of acts like the party leader for the first 1/3 of that game. I also find it interesting to see the similarities and differences between the Final Fantasy VI Moogles and the Final Fantasy IX Moogles. Alright, so to everyone out there who's played Final Fantasy VII, I have to ask, were you a Tifa stan or an Aerith stan? Either way, check out this gorgeous borderless foil Aerith Gainsborough. Also coming to the case this week, we have some really spooky ghost type Pokemon, such as this Ceruledge, the Cursed Jellyfish, Jellicent EX, illustration rare. And then we have this awesome Gengar VMAX. I wonder how deep his throat goes. Don't take that out of context. Now, not all our Magic cards are Universes Beyond. We do have some in-universe stuff to show off, including this launch and release party Johnny. Now, this one in particular is for my boy Ethan, who doesn't watch these videos, but will freak out and ask me how much this is as soon as he sees it. Next, we have everyone's favorite Phyrexian mommy, Elish Norn, Mother of Machines. This, of course, being the Stepping Complete Concept Praetor version of Elish Norn, Mother of Machines. Yes, you do have to say her full name every time. And then we have this really popular for Commander, Roaming Throne Borderless Foil. Roaming Throne, of course, being a really powerful synergy piece in all different types of kindred decks, such as merfolk, elves, zombies, you name it, he'll synergize with it. Next up for Pokemon, we have a really special one. This is going to be a first for our showcase. We have Mewtwo's Toes. I joke, of course. We actually have the entire Mewtwo V-Union complete set, available only as a complete set. So you freaks who were really excited to just buy Mewtwo Toes, shame, shame. You buy them together and then you keep that separate. Then we have another awesome promo V-Union card, the Pikachu, which I think that should be enough Pikachus to keep my case happy for at least a little bit. I'm not sure if I like this derpy Pikachu or this surprised Pikachu more. There is, of course, also this Girl Chew that you can see right here. You can tell the difference because girl Pikachus have a butt-shaped tail. Alright guys, so we're almost done with today's showcase. We got 4 cards left to show off, but before we get there, I just wanted to say, as always, thank you so much to everyone who's been watching and supporting these videos that I make every week. I really appreciate you, but also I wanted to shout out the 3 people that actually left comments last week. You really don't understand. You made my day. And if we could double that to 6 comments, oof, I will be through the roof. So let's get this thing over with so that I can go home. Moving right along, we have this Triple B, and by that I mean beautiful, borderless Boseiju who endures. Now, Boseiju is an incredibly powerful competitive staple in every format except for Standard, where it's rotated out of. This is a great answer to your opponent's lock pieces or the combo piece that they're about to win the game with. Sometimes with next to no downside if they don't have any basic lands left in their deck. Alright, moving back to Pokemon, we have this a really cool piece that I almost mislisted in our inventory. It is this Inns Zekrom, but specifically it is the Pokemon Center exclusive version, which makes this incredibly valuable and collectible. For our last Magic card of the night, it's another powerful land that sees play in Legacy, Vintage, and of course, Commander. It is the ever powerful and sought after Ancient Tomb. This, of course, being the Stellar Sights version, printed in Edge of Eternity's super strong land. You can't underestimate having as much as twice the amount of normal mana on turn 1. Super powerful effect. Alright guys, so this final Pokemon card of the evening is probably my favorite card that I've shown off today. It is the absolutely adorable Slowpoke and Psyduck GX tag team. I mean, just look at them. They're adorable little best friends. Alright guys, so tell me, with you and your best friend, are you the headache-ridden Psyduck or the incredibly slow-to-act Slowpoke? Now that's going to be all the singles for this week's showcase, but I have a couple extra surprises for you, including this Warhammer 40k, the Ruinous Powers Commander deck, complete in box. Not only is this an awesome commander deck featuring the Chaos faction from Warhammer 40k, it being complete in box like this actually makes it quite the valuable collector's item. I would snatch this up if I could afford it at the moment, let me tell you. Not to be outdone, we also got the commander deck for my favorite of the Warhammer factions. We got in the mono black Necron Dynasty deck. Now, I have my own copy of Necron Dynasties at home, so you don't have to worry about me potentially snatching this one up for you. But this is the most sought after of all the 40k decks. Alrighty guys, so that's gonna about do us for this week. If you saw anything that caught your interest, please come visit us here at Brigandry Games in Greenville, Texas, or you can check out our TCGPlayer Prosite. Links in the description down below, and until next time, peace. Devil went down to Texas to check out Brigandry Games. He went inside and checked out their case, and he was sure amazed. Yee-haw!
Much time had passed after the gathering ritual and my conversation with the Grand Avatar. Refreshed and reinvigorated by reveling with my fellow wizards, I returned to my role as the gatekeeper with newfound confidence. My duties were twofold. Foremost, I was to guard and maintain the mystical gateway to beyond the veil. Second, I was to act as the warden of the oubliette, a prison made for the most dangerous of magical beings across all realities, including the last gatekeeper and my former master. Guards, what report do we have on the prisoner?
My lord, there has been no change in the prisoner's behavior. He does not sleep. He does not eat.
It's a wonder he's still alive, given his obstinance. Guards, leave us. I wish to try to speak to him alone.
Are you certain, my lord? You know how dangerous he can be.
Don't worry. I am an avatar of magic. He is stuck in a cell that cuts him off from the veil. I'll be fine.
Very well, my lord.
Hello, my old master. I've been told that you've not been speaking much these days. At most, you mutter something under your breath to the gods' contempt. Come now. Is this really what you have reduced yourself to? To imagine, I once looked up to you. Why did you do it? Why did you betray your brothers? Why did you betray me? I looked up to you. You were my mentor. You were all that I wanted to be. Look now, look what you have reduced yourself to. What was it for? I just don't understand. You never cease to entertain me, my apprentice.
So you can speak, huh? Go ahead. Tell me. Tell me what's so funny.
After all these years, and of all the things you could refer to me as, you still call me Master.
That title is the last bit of respect I will ever bestow upon you. After what you did, after so many of our kind lost beyond the veil, lost to madness because of your greed. Why? Why did you do it? What possessed you so? I just do not understand you.
You must have been speaking with the Grand Avatar recently. I notice his influence on your words. He's been filling your mind with these thoughts of camaraderie and the strength of togetherness. There is no power in the gathering.
I've heard enough out of you. I hope you rot in here for all of eternity for what you did. Gods, return to your duties. I have other prisoners to check in on.
I did it, my apprentice, because I could, because I had the power to do so. Something that I feel someday soon you will come to understand. You'll doom them all. You'll doom them all. You'll doom them all. You'll doom them all.